going on, everybody? Nav here, just get some games in tonight. Finally, have some time right now, and some COD.
Gas is inbound.
Piece of guns. Nice. All right. Nice. And nobody's even close. There are guys close now, that's for sure. Food. And precision. Keep- if I can't go over to that building over there, snipe from there. Might already be somebody up top. I thought that door's open. Hey, Unknown, how's it going, man? Right on. Yeah, Rambo is awesome.
Loadout drop inbound. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
There he is.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh, shit. Gotcha. Shoot at me, man. Okay. I can't get that grenade back. There you go. Hey, Christian, how are you?
Gas is moving.
Want to go and get that other guy's stuff. Not so bad. Had a little bit of a busy day, but winding down now for the night. I need to get going here. Let's see here. All right, I need to hit up that vehicle. I did not. What's going on with Cold War tomorrow? Oh, there's a guy right there. Oh no! Oh really? Did they say what? Like, oh, whoa, hey! Wow. Oh man, how? Oh, okay. I'm getting sandwiched. That sucks.
The enemy took that one, but we'll be back to finish the job.
I was wondering how I got shot still. You guys. Nine 28 20. You mean 10 28 20? Okay. I was getting confused. I'm like, am I in the wrong month right now? Yeah, 9/28/20. It's a month ago. Oh yeah, 10/28/20. Story part 2 drops, I guess. That's cool. Yeah, maybe it'll be gameplay. I hope it's gameplay. If it is gameplay, it'll probably be running on the PS5 because they have deal with them, right? for marketing and stuff. So that'd be pretty cool. Zombies would be cool. They haven't really revealed what they're doing for zombies yet, and it is just a couple days before Halloween, so that'd be kind of a good time to drop that information. This zombies is kind of gonna be a little bit of a newer experience for me this time, because I am planning on actually trying to play it this time, because I think it's gonna be a big part of what they do. I never really got into zombies before because I didn't really have guys to play it with, so I kind of was just randomly drop into a group sometimes, and I never really had a lot of fun with that. But I'm having a feeling I'll probably have some people to play that with times, so I'm looking forward to giving that a good chance. I've always been kind of a just regular multiplayer Call of Duty guy. Yeah, I'm down.
Battle Royale. Avoid the gas. Get to the safe zone. Targets are up. Get to work.
Yeah. That's cool, man. I am excited to see what happens tomorrow with that. Thanks, man.
Enemy UAV overhead.
some reason I kept thinking this was blocked off.
Gas is closing in.
Ah, come on. Should take him out. Next time I'm going with the assault rifle. Screw the shotgun.
Fight's on. You can practice your aim while you wait. Taunting your enemy is an effective way to get inside their heads. So is a well-placed stun. The fight's on. Get ready to fight. You're next. You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done here. Time to earn your freedom, soldier. Yeah, you kick their ass. Stand by for redeployment.
Nice.
You're being tracked by an enemy team. Stay sharp.
Threat level is high. Nice. Have to take advantage of that situation. Oh, I don't. Do I want that?
Loadout drop headed your way. Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Want that loadout drop? All right.
Losing ground.
He was in there. There he is. I wonder if he saw me. Went back. Thing that sucks is I can't see the other side of this building. Could have ran out over there. He's still up.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Guy. I hate when there's a. I know there's a guy close, but I have no clue where he is. He's got to have the ghost or cold-blooded or whatever it's called.
Losing ground. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
Up, Bugly? How's it going, man? Just chilling, winding down. Yeah, I had a long day too. We had a meeting today. And I got stuck working in my office here for a while. Yeah, it sucks. That is a long day, bro. I hear you.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
That can be like, if you do that a lot, you know, it can get exhausting. Yeah, I got Clowns invited me to that today. It was kind of a surprise, so that was awesome. I want that sniper, but I don't want to give up what I got either. I'm just screw it. Well, I got my own show, my podcast, but it's not a live thing, right?
Enemy UAV overhead.
So it's just a little different, but I think I'm building up to it. I've been working on some stuff, so I got some ideas. Question is like, how am I gonna do it exactly, right? Oh, nice unknown. Yeah, here's the thing: is like,
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
if I do that, Fugly, like I have some people that like the other way I do that one. So if I was thinking about doing a separate one, that would be like a live panel podcast, but then still keep my other podcast. But I was also thinking of having some guests on that one just for like a, you know, special like next gen kind of launch type show, you know, with some guests. That Dodgers won unknown. That's cool, man. I have a neighbor that'll be extremely happy. He's a Dodgers fan.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Ooh, that guy was just trying to surprise me, wasn't he? So if I did, ooh, there's a guy like right here. If I did a different podcast that was like a live panel one, I don't think it would just be Xbox related. I think it would be
Gas is moving.
like video games. Probably. Maybe called the speculators. I don't know.
Still active. Hunt them down.
He wasn't expecting that, was he? The heck was? Oh, loadout drop. It's like, what was that?
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Ooh, the good thing there's a door right there. I'd be screwed. Oh no. He was just waiting. I thought he was on the roof.
Fought hard out there. Turn to base for debrief.
The new one or the trailer that they had? Did they have a new trailer? Or is it the old other one you're talking about? Ugly's cooking his chicken. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't remember the portal. There was a spot. There was a net. I remember a net.
Get yourself sorted.
Well, I got something like that already in the work. Ugly.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
I gotta tweak a couple things, and I was working on that actually the past few days, putting things together.
Alright, that's enough fucking about. Now we do this for real.
I got a question for you guys. For this game, do you like this better
Be advised, gas
or this
is
better?
closing in. Proceed to the safe zone.
Let me go back to the other one so you can.
To kill 'em all.
Okay, cool. You saw it. Oh, he's gonna get a gun on that train, and I have nothing. Why did I shoot at him?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh. Oh, bud. Oh, Leatherface. Ah. Well, hopefully you get your stuff worked out.
You're in the gulag now. Fight to earn redeployment. Time for a bit of argy-bargy. Get ready to fight. You're next.
Yeah, I think the having like content play in the background is a way of just getting people kind of like glued to the screen a little bit, you know, or another thing to watch as opposed to just listen to talk. So I guess it has its pluses and its minuses. The way I have this set up, I would have it where there's multiple cameras on the screen. I kind of like when you can see the people talking. For all content, like streaming and everything, I kind of like to see the person, right? I don't know why. That's just kind of my thoughts on it. But so I would have multiple. Most people would have a camera, or if they have a camera, then you'd be able to see them. And then also, I have it set to where, like, I can switch to a video while we're talking, but it would only be for like a short period of time, right? Like, just to show it, like, if we're discussing a certain topic, to bring up a graphic or something, you know. that was relevant to what we're talking about. But not necessarily constantly have something playing. Or let's say we're talking about a new trailer, right? That dropped and like gameplay. I can switch to that for a minute so people can see what we're talking about while we're talking about it, but then just go back to the camera. That was kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah. Do not have to worry about Cyberpunk on the 19th now. Yeah, it's going to be December 10th. But that's fine by me. Plenty of stuff to play. People that like get overly upset about that kind of stuff, it's like, just give us a game without as many bugs as possible, you know? Just, and they're pretty they have high standards there, it seems like. So it's okay to be disappointed, you know. Hey, oh, it sucks. I was looking forward to playing it, you know. But people send them like death threats, stuff like that. It's bananas. Oh, I just got sniped. Yeah, like Avengers. Yeah, Avengers could have used a whole nother year, if you're being honest, you know? And that's the thing, like CD Projekt Red, they're like publish their own game, right? So they don't have somebody breathing down their neck saying, hey, you have a deadline, you have to get this out before this date or whatever. But you know, Avengers was a Square Enix game, and you know, it's on them, I would think, if it's not up to snuff, right? And it is cold in DFW today.
Get yourself sorted. We'll be deploying shortly.
Hey, I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'm back.
Targets are up. Get to work.
Yeah, Unknown has a Series X coming. Dang. What do y'all think of the all the comparison pictures that are out there of the PS5? Now that people actually have it in the hands, we actually see the real thing. Like at different angles and all that kind of stuff.
Gas is moving.
That's a horrible throw. Ah! I suck. Sometimes you think you just gotta run in on somebody, right?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh no. Ah! Gosh, this gun is not very good for longer range.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Dang it. Ah! What are the chances?
Survive and you can redeploy. Get ready to fight. You're next. You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done here. You're up, soldier. Now go sort this fucker out. You're a little worse for wear. You're heading back to base. Learn from the loss.
That sucked. All right.
Get yourself sorted. We'll be deploying shortly. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Da da da.
Warm-up's done. Time to kick this off. Battle Royale. Avoid the gas. Get to the safe zone. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
See here.
Clear to engage with target.
Ooh, nice. Not easy. I know. Too slow, man. We need some like big news to drop to make a week go by really fast. You know? I feel like it's only Tuesday. I feel like it should already be Friday. I'm like ready for this week to be over already. That's awesome. You think so? You think there's been holdback on being able to show as much as it's capable of because of like embargoes from AMD? And the RDNA 2 features? Right. That's an interesting thought, man, because you know a lot of people just kind of equate that to PC stuff, but it is kind of intertwined in a way. You know, and if they are going to have these features that they're pushing for their graphics cards, they may not want it shown off on consoles first, you know?
You've got gas moving in.
So, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's possible that they have like a game that they could show that is taking advantage of some features that they couldn't show before. I don't know. Right. Yeah, that makes sense, man. The PlayStation dev kits were out to people pretty early also, so they had time to put more stuff together to show
Enemy
anyway.
UAV overhead.
So what kind of show is it tomorrow? Is it like just the AMD show? Because I don't really follow the PC gaming news too much. You know what I mean? Like I kind of always stay out of touch with that stuff. Knew he's around here somewhere. Ooh, nice. Yeah, maybe we'll get some really amazing gameplay tomorrow. That's the hope. You know, there will be some. And it's hopefully it's a like a PC and console game where they say, hey, yeah, these features will be on that chip as well. You know, maybe it'll make some people have some interesting comments. Ooh, there's a guy right there. Where did homeboy go?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Armor plate? Plate. Oh, that was a sissy scream. I will, man. Yeah, that sounds like. Well, I'm gonna be on. What time is it? Because I'm gonna be on this Stubbs Gaming tomorrow. Also, been a crazy last week and a half for me, dude. Like I've been invited to be on some podcasts. So that tomorrow with Stubbs, that one's been planned for a while, but he had at one point just said, "Hey, who all wants to be on?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, yeah, I would like to." And but he had so much interest, it got pushed all the way here to the 28th. Then so I'm doing that tomorrow, but it's not till like 5 my time, I think, or 4, something like that. Oh, that's early. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. Why not? Are you kidding me? Freaking guy just hiding in a corner. I swear. That's my fault for not checking the corner.
You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done here. Time to earn your freedom, soldier.
I think the sound thing actually tricked him.
You've got gas moving in.
Oh, I want to get that loadout. I want to get that loadout. Get out of here. Run. Nice. Got my loadout.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
How soon do they go on sale after they're revealed? Because I know the Nvidia ones, they went on sale pretty quickly after their show. Oh, nice. So on my PC, I have a 590. I just got a pre-built PC because I don't know how to build them. But it's good enough to play some decent games, you know, like it runs pretty well. I mean, it's not gonna blow anything away, but it gets the job done for me. I play most of my games on consoles. I kind of just have that to like play some of the games that like don't come out on console that I like Command and Conquer and stuff like that. Sometimes an RPG may come out, you know, like only on PC. Dude, it is for people that tinker with that stuff, you know, but it's kind of like I'm afraid I'm gonna break everything I touch because everything's so delicate, like with the pins and stuff, you know, like and knowing what order to do stuff in. Um,
Gas is moving.
I'm just not
Safe
like
zone
very
located.
tech savvy with that kind of stuff. Now, if I just watch somebody do it and follow instructions, yeah, I'm capable of doing it. It's just about, okay, is it worthwhile for me to invest everything in that and do it? If I'm not going to be playing on that as much, you know what I mean?
Enemy UAV overhead.
If ever I do it, it's just because I want the experience of doing it once and having that monster PC to know what it's like. It'd probably be good for, you know, YouTube and all that stuff as well, right? And streaming. Build one like that. If ever I do it though, I want to go like all out. You know, I don't want to like if ever I do it, I don't want to be like, okay, I gotta like have a small budget to do this. Like if I'm gonna build a PC and invest in that, I'm gonna go all out and go balls to the wall and stuff, you know. Hey, back. Right on, bro. Yeah, I've been happy with AMD as far as my PC. Like, a lot of people I know say NVIDIA is better or whatever, but I haven't had any issues with mine. It's pretty good performance. I'm not running a lot of games at 4K 60, you know. Older games, yes. And well, here's something interesting about PC gaming for me. Is there's so many options. Like I don't do well with options, right? I'm so freaking indecisive. And when you like go and mess with the settings on a game, like I can't decide, okay, would I rather have the frames per second or would I rather have the resolution or would I rather have the ultra settings or like, you know what I mean? And I keep playing with it. I sit there and I'll play with it and keep restarting the game until like I'm like, I think I like this one best, I guess. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what I like sometimes with that kind of stuff. Maybe it's just me. I kind of like when the developer tells me, hey, this is what you should like. We're going to give you like maybe two options here. You know, like graphics or frames, you know. Yeah, that's why if I did, exactly why, Fugly, if I did do a PC build like that, I wouldn't want to have to make that decision. I would just want to like have everything. So I would build the monster, you know? Yeah, I'm 100% with you back. I prefer console because it's like a consolidated experience that's geared just towards gaming, right? And also, I mean, it has the apps and stuff, but it's so streamlined and simple. And it's like, okay, this is what it's going to be, and the games are optimized for it. And you're never like, well, not never. Sometimes they have really poor optimization or whatever, but for the most part, you're getting pretty good performance out of your games, you know, for the console, that is. You know, like the PC gamers for a long time, you know, they're used to like stuff way far beyond what I am. So I'm saying that from, I guess, from a perspective that I haven't experienced 120 frames per second before, you know?
Losing ground.
Take it easy, Unknown. Yeah, if ever I actually make anything from YouTube or anything, maybe I can put that into. Don't know if that'll ever happen.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Well, for the here's a thing about Xbox, right? So you're like a big time PC gamer, and if the technology behind the and you seem to know a lot about GPUs and all that crap, right? If it catches your eye and you're impressed with it, then it should be a pretty good testament to what they accomplished with the Series X. Here's a question for you, Fugly. Are you going to play... Are you going to hook it up to your TV, or are you going to play on your monitor?
Gas is moving in.
Oh yeah, Game Pass is insane, dude.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
I can't honestly say a bad thing about Game Pass. You know, I can nitpick about a lot of things and find something that I don't like about it, right? But Game Pass isn't one of them. I really can't think of anything negative.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Poor guy. Yeah. My first computer, I think, was a Gateway. And I mean, I couldn't even play games on it. I remember my uncle used to buy me PC games, because he was into PC gaming, and he would buy me a PC game for like my birthday occasionally. But like my computer wouldn't run it. I mean, these were not very demanding games. You know, this was like Command and Conquer and
Enemy UAV overhead.
like Battlezone,
Enemy
games
UAV
like that.
overhead.
You know, I remember he got me this. I can't remember. There was like this light game, like this space battle game. I can't remember the name of it, but my PC just couldn't run the thing. You know, I tried, but I didn't know anything about PC gaming. I didn't know anything about graphic cards or anything. I just had what we could get.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
I thought he jumped down.
Requesting recon.
UAV entering the AO.
Losing ground.
Yeah,
9 targets.
I agree with you on that. I prefer that open kind of platform too. I don't like. I get there are some benefits to having the other system, right? Sometimes it can be more run more efficiently and smoothly, right, with less glitches and less issues. It's apps can run better sometimes. Shoot.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
And then my second computer was the E-Machines. Now that I managed to get to play Neverwinter Nights. And it ran it decently enough to where I could really enjoy it. And I played the crap out of that game. I loved Neverwinter Nights. It's one of my top games of all time. No! Get behind the rock, get behind the rock. I'm done for. Crap.
Only 5 remain.
Oh, man.
Win next time. We'll be back to finish the job.
I had a pretty decent game. Oh, hey, you know what? There's only a few guys left. I'll spectate the ending here. Yeah, I like some of those games. I like I do like the Age of Empires games. First PC game I got into was Command and Conquer. My uncle had showed me that game when we stayed at his house once as we were visiting. And he showed me that running on his PC. And my mind was blown. I was like, games can look like this? You know, and that's... You know, I was playing on, like, Nintendo or Sega, right? I got so into Command and Conquer. So I didn't have a PC that was capable of playing that until later. But I went back and played it, and I got really into playing it online. You know, remember Westwood Studios, right? And the Westwood Studios online, getting matches with that. And that was really the first online gaming I ever did as well, was with Command and Conquer. And I had a blast with that. And then Command and Conquer 2, Red Alert. And on Neverwinter Nights, they had these custom servers you could play on. And that's a Bioware RPG, if you guys don't know what Neverwinter. Like, after Baldur's Gate, they came out with Neverwinter Nights.
Planes are making ready for deployment.
And you know who made Neverwinter Nights 2? Which my PC was not capable of handling. I was disappointed because I was so looking forward to the sequel because I enjoyed the first one so much. And then I got the sequel and my PC couldn't handle it, so I was like, crap.
Enemy soldier incoming. All right, that's enough fucking about. Now we do this for real.
So Obsidian, I believe, it made Neverwinter Nights 2. I think, anyway.
Battle Royale.
May have been called something different at the time.
Gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone.
Yeah, I agree. I'll say I did enjoy some of those games that came out on 360 or early 360 era. Some of those Command and Conquer games. Red Alert 3. I can't remember what all they had. There was 2 Command and Conquer games that came out that were like our regular RTS games that came out on 360, and I really enjoyed those. I played them online, had fun. I think they're back compat also. And you know, a lot of people say you should never put RTS on console. I like the option, you know, like I get that. Yeah, you can do more on PC, you know, with that, the controls and the keyboard and stuff. I really enjoyed those games. Halo Wars also, I think, is really good. Yeah, but EA, like, the fact that we're not getting like regular Command and Conquer games is a travesty. Like, that game franchise should not be dead. We did get the remaster last year, which I got, but it disappointed me not to see a console release for it. You know, like, that'd be the first time having original Command and Conquer release on console. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, buddy. Crap.
Time is up. Objective failed.
You know what my favorite RTS is actually though? Even more than
Enemy UAV overhead.
Command and Conquer is Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth 2. That was a fun game, and the console version of that on 360 was amazing. Whoever developed that game nailed it. They just did a really good job bringing RTS to console. The multiplayer was fun.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Ooh, there he is. Need his armor plate. Oh, is there two guys in there? I thought there was just one.
Welcome to the Gulag. If you survive,
Yeah.
you earn your freedom.
I mean,
Lights on. You can always have a go at these bastards while you're working. Give them some
the one,
choice
yeah,
weapons.
one is a tactics game. I think it, you know, it is easier to bring tactics over to console than RTS, but it's because of the speed of
Get ready to
RTS
fight.
games.
You're next.
But I agree, you know, and I think games like those Command and Conquer games we were talking about, and Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth 2, those are reasons enough that you should be able to bring Command and Conquer back. Like they sold pretty decently. They didn't sell amazing, but like they did pretty well. There's also a game like I think it's called Supreme Commander that did pretty decent.
You're done here. Sort them out or capture the objective. Gave them a proper story. Stand by for redeployment.
I think I have those Command and Conquer games. I should play that on stream sometime, huh? I really wish The Lord of the Rings was back. You know, I wonder if it is on disc. That would be a reason for me to go to this game store that has old games. See if they have that game. I think that was a EA game. I'm excited to play Gears Tactics. I had started it on PC. But I can't play it at as high as settings as I wanted to, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wait for my Series X.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
Ooh,
Marking new safe zone.
jeez. Did I just hear somebody out?
Gas is closing in. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy precision airstrike. Take cover.
Uh-oh. Baldur's Gate 3 is one I want to play. And I think they're making a console version of that as well. Now that developer is a developer that doesn't get enough attention. They made the Divinity games. Need something. Got some longer range.
There's a jailbreak in the gulag. Got incoming. Heads up. Combatants are redeploying to the AO.
What?
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Oh, jeez. What the heck? Ooh, that was interesting. I'm back.
Got gas moving in. Enemy UAV overhead.
I think I hopped out of that at the right time.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
I never did, man. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna say that. If I did, I don't remember it very well. I played the heck out of my 64, but back then we couldn't afford that many games. And if I did play it, it's probably one I rented. I do remember the game. That's cool that an old classic N64 game, though, comes out now on Xbox, right?
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
I like when stuff like that happens. Now, if somebody could, if they could have like a collection of some of these like classic third party 64 games, that'd be even better, you know, like put that together with GoldenEye and Perfect Dark and some others, one like collection. I guess the rights would be paid. Yeah, man. We give them Ori. They give us they give us old Star Wars game. That's cool. Now, if that didn't hit Game Pass by chance, did it? Because that seems like the perfect type of thing to put on Game Pass, like just as a little extra. I want everything on Game Pass now. I think every time anything is announced, I'm like, is it going to be on Game Pass? It's because there's so much unbelievable stuff that is actually on Game Pass. Oh, Jesus. Holy shit, that scared me, mother.
There you go.
God, that was freaking Sawface, man. Did y'all see me jump? Dude, it was just hiding around that corner. Hey, did you hear his voice after? He's like, yeah, right. Well, I got you, bro. Poor guy. What is that button? Yeah, right.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Love it. Jeez, man.
Friendly load.
Guys everywhere.
Losing ground. Enemy UAV overhead.
Where is this guy that's coughing? I don't want anybody behind me. Uh-oh. No! Uh-oh.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. Enemy UAV overhead.
Ah! Crap.
25. Learn from the loss. Failure is the proper teacher.
Man, I'm doing okay on kills and stuff, but I just freaking can't get a win. Alright, last game. Yeah, Ori, I mean, they're smart releasing that game on the Switch because, you know, it's a game that would play well on the Switch. My hope is that sometime Nintendo comes out with a traditional powerful console again. Not like a gimmick console, You know, not like a handheld that goes also into regular. Like I like the fact that Nintendo has the handheld stuff and everything. But man, I really want Nintendo to come out with something crazy like that rivals the power of next gen consoles and have some crazy games to showcase that, because Nintendo is so unique with the games that they make. Not everything has to be like um kitty type games. You know, could you imagine like a Metroid that just like looks insane with like all these features? When the 64, the Nintendo 64 was out, that was, we were talking about, it was like the when it launched, I think it was the most powerful console at the time, right? I don't remember when exactly it launched, and then when the PlayStation launched. You know, my mind doesn't go back that far that well, but 64 like had some of the most impressive games on it.
We'll be deploying shortly. Enemy soldier incoming.
And Nintendo doesn't have as many like top tier multi-platform games anymore because they've focused on less powerful hardware for so long. It's like they've given up on that market almost. But I think they could sell the same kind of games they do now, plus more, you know, if they had a traditional, like, good old gaming console, you know? Back in the day when the new Nintendo game consoles were being announced, we got excited to find out how powerful they were going to be. See what the new graphics were going to look like.
Gas is closing on your position. Suggest you get moving.
And then they released the Wii, and everything changed. Maybe that was because of the failure of the GameCube, you know? It didn't sell that well compared to the other consoles. Take it easy, Fugly.
Eliminate all targets in the AO. Enemy UAV overhead.
Come on, guys, where are you? Ever. Yeah, it was Wii Sports. It was like the hands-on demos that they gave at malls and just places where people actually got to try it and get their hands on it. And it wasn't just kids having fun anymore. It was people that don't play video games, ever. And it was that this casual crowd, and it captured them perfectly. And it was fun, and they made some good games with that, and around it. I liked. There was another game called Boom Block that me and my wife liked to play. It was a fun game. But I think when that happened, and then eventually, it had just a bunch of crap stuff put on platform because the third-party developers didn't really know how to develop for it or make good games for it that much. So there was some good stuff, but there wasn't a lot of great stuff, and then eventually it just kind of died. It just sat there like the dust.
Gas is moving.
And then it seems like maybe they tried to get back on track with the Wii U, and then they just failed to market that. The Wii U was actually not a bad console, but it was also underpowered compared to the other consoles that came out, because it was like almost behind a generation. But then the Switch came out. The Switch is awesome. I have no issues with the Switch. I think the Switch is a great platform. But if you compare it to the kinds of games that are capable on the other consoles and that are capable on the Switch, you're getting back into like the Wii area where it's like you can't really have these games running on that console, or it's so scaled down that it's just a horrible experience. And if a game is developed for the Switch, right, as primary platform, whatever, it can do well. And then you have games like Ori that do really well on it, but like Fortnite on the Switch is nowhere near as good as Fortnite on console, on Xbox or PlayStation. It just doesn't look as good, doesn't control as good, the latency's worse. But you know what one of the most fun shooters ever was on a Nintendo platform, and that was GoldenEye for multiplayer. You also had Perfect Dark, so they're capable of having those kind of games, be popular on a Nintendo platform. But they got to have the console that is going to showcase the best game. I would love for it would be crazy if Nintendo came out with something that was like, it blew the PS5 and Series X out of the water. I mean, that would the internet would go crazy. I mean, that's never gonna happen, right? But could you imagine? Maybe there's somebody up there.
You got this.
Oh, another guy hitting me. Oh wait, no, it's him. I didn't know he ran down. I thought somebody ran through the door. I think the Wii U was a decent platform. It was a little behind like the other ones as far as like power, but it was closer. You know what I mean? And I liked the tablet thing. You know, I thought that worked well. It had the Pro controller was decent for it. It was good for like backwards compatible games and stuff. I don't think people knew what it was. It was they named it Wii U, which I still don't understand what that means. Like, what is the U for? Yeah, there was some great games that came out on the Wii U.
Got gas moving in.
Be honest with you, I played my Wii U more than I do my Switch. I know I'm in the minority on that one. But I just hope they're not done with traditional consoles. And when they do come back to that, I hope it's with a bang.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah, I agree. The television, I think, is a good idea. Honestly, the Amico, like I could see a lot of families having that and having fun with it because you know the way the controllers are going to be really easy for people to grab and play. People that aren't gamers to understand. I actually hope it's successful. The heck, man? Ooh.
UAV overhead.
Yeah, I want like a full powered Nintendo. I don't want it on a phone chip. I don't like that they went that direction. To be honest. It makes sense for the Switch, I guess, you know, because it is like semi-mobile, and they need it to be so small.
Enemy UAV overhead. Gas is moving in.
I guess, you know, part of the thing is I just never really enjoy playing games on a small screen that much. But it's not enjoyable for me when I put the Switch in dock mode because it's like the games don't really look very good in dock mode. But maybe the next Switch will be better dock console. I don't know. Yeah, that's perfect for you, man. 100%. Like people that have like younger kids, like that Amico is gonna be so easy to play, and like those controllers are pretty hard to mess up. You know, like they're built for kids to be able to play, and the games are gonna be easy to play, and they're gonna be fun. You know, there's nothing wrong with those kind of games. You know, and they look decent. The reason I say that about Nintendo, though, is because I don't think that's the kind of company that Nintendo needs to be. Like, Nintendo's got all these great IPs and all these amazing games, and they've been in the opposite position before, where they've been the most powerful, you know? They've been that platform that has, like, the best games at the time. And I want, you know, those... like Mario and the Mario Kart and all that, but also want them to have other stuff. Yeah, and me, my wife, and my daughter will probably end up having an Amico at some point and enjoying those games. Fun games to play as a family. Just competition, you know. It'd be a good party console. If you have friends over, you know. You don't really have to explain anything or like go. You know, you don't like have family over and then you sit down and play Assassin's Creed. You know, because you got your save file. They'd have to start a new game. Yeah, or unless you just let them use your save file, right? And, you know, they'd have to start a new game, and they wouldn't have time to really get anywhere or do anything, so it would kind of be a waste of time, right? Unless they're just checking it out. For checking it out sake. But, like, a game like that, those, like, party games, you know, it's, like, perfect. I think what's hurting that Amico is COVID. Kind of put a wrench in their plans for the type of console that they are, you know. Like, you could really market that console well, having gathering house stuff, like big parties.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Yeah. And Nintendo does, like, kind of, you know, the games stay expensive. You know? Oh, jeez. Come on, heal up, heal up. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Oh, if that other guy would have shot him first. Oh, that'd have been beautiful.
That time, but we'll settle the score.
Well, I didn't do that great. I still can't figure out how I see my, like, stats on Warzone overall. For record. $130 games. I've played that many? Averaging 2 kills. Awesome. All right, man. Well, everybody, I am heading out. Gotta get to bed. Responsibility calls. But I'll be back on tomorrow. And for anybody looking to find me tomorrow, I'll be on Stubbs' channel. His midweek podcast. So that'll be fun. And then on Thursday, I'll be on Xcast, which is a new podcast. Should be fun as well. But you guys take it easy. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Good night.